I'll show you a guide on how to do RPK, RSM and everything one by one, speed run guide. Basically, during your RPK, you say, okay, good morning, sir slash ma'am. I'm going to do my RPK. My name is BNTBN, yada yada. My IC is 0000001608. And then I will start my RPK. And then first you show your road tax. Okay, it's my road tax expiry date 11 November 2025. Plate number VNH. I shouldn't say that, but then yeah, and then I will start my RPK. Okay, windshield is in good condition. There's no cracks. Wiper is in good condition. Rubber is sufficient. Front bonnet is in good condition. No dents. Right and left headlights is in good conditions. There's no cracks. Front bumper is in good condition. There's no dents, and front license plate is in good condition. VNH 202. And then they said, okay, continue. And then you have to open the engine. Here. It's supposed to be so. Yeah, it is smoking hot. It's okay, I can do this. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it's super smoking hot because just parked it. Okay, basically you open here. You see this? Okay, you put that. You say, okay, battery. The one at Metro is red. You say, okay, battery is in good condition. Then you have to touch it. Positive and negative. But it's super hot. If it's super hot, do not touch it. Do not touch it at all. It's super hot. It can burn you. Radiator water reserve tank, you open it and then you see the water. Okay, water is sufficient. Radiator, yeah, you open this, you unscrew this, then say water is sufficient. You look at that. Radiator hose, it's in good condition. You touch it, and then this one you don't touch. The conveyor belts, you just show it. Conveyor belts, it's in good condition. And then you take this off and take a tissue from here. You wipe the oil off, you put it back in with the tissue. I mean, using the tissue to hold it, and you pull it out and say, okay, engine oil is in good condition. Then you open this. Water wiper tank is in good condition. Water is sufficient. Then you touch that. Power steering oil not used. Then after that, you say, okay, good, continue. And then you move on to the right side. You say, okay, you touch here. You don't touch there because it's ready. You just touch the side. You say front right side tire is in good condition. Pressure is sufficient. Right side mirror is in good condition. There's no cracks. Right side front and back door is in good condition. There's no dents. Right side front and back window is in good condition. There's no cracks. And then same thing. Right side rear view and right side rear tire is in good condition. Pressure is sufficient. And then you go to the back, and then I don't know why they call this a mirror, but mirror is in good condition. There's no cracks. Brake light is in good condition. There's no cracks. Back boot is in good condition. There's no dents. Back bumper is in good condition. There's no dents. Back license plate is in good condition. There's VNH 22. And then they say to open. Just this. Open that. Some schools they use Produa XRMIV, but the one I went to they use the new Iriz, so that's great. You see this hole here. Take this off and then show spare tire have, tools have. This is to make sure the tire the car goes up to put that. Warning triangle have to make sure people see you have problem, and the medic kit don't have. There's supposed to be a medic kit in here. And then to close it, make sure you hold here, then you hold here, and then you hold the Proton logo. And then you go here. Do not start from the front, start from the back. Back rear tires in good condition. Pressure is sufficient. Left side door, right front and back is in good condition. Left side there's no dents. Left side window is right and front and back window is in good condition. I feel like I'm tweaking. There's no cracks. Left side mirror is in good. Left side mirror is in good condition. There's no cracks. Left side front tire single ignition pressure is sufficient. And then you say, okay sir, I finished my RPK in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, this was more than 5 minutes because I explained. And then they say, okay, now do RSM, we have to head in. Also, immediately after you done your engine, you're supposed to close this. But I'm leaving it open because the engine's still quite hot. To close it, make sure it's locked, and then you hold here and then just press it like that. And then for your RSM, you get inside, just do this. See, and they are divided first by 3, and then the rest. See, inside the car, make sure handbrake is pulled up, that's 1. Adjust your seat to your comfortability, make sure you adjust down here, the sides here, that's number 2. Number 3, hands on steering, put your left hand here, your right hand here, so like that. And then they say okay, then you go on to, also make sure to close the door. Then you go on to the next 3, which is check your side mirrors, right and left, and also your rear view mirror. You have to use your hand for this one. Before, you have to use your hands for both. Now you can just use this. You switch left and right, and then you can use these to change it. And then you test seatbelt by pulling this 3 times. Then you wear your seatbelts. And then you will say, okay, good. But then I don't know why this car doesn't show all the lights before I start the engine. You see, oh, okay, you see all these engines, right? Okay, now I got it. Okay, and then once you, because you just have to turn on the car, you don't have to start the engine. And then once you wear your seatbelt for the last turn, and then you say, okay, fuel gauge, 6 or 7, engine temperature 3 bars. You have to point also. Battery warning lights, functioning. You can also say glowing and functioning. Handbrake warning lights functioning. If I pull down the handbrake, it turns off. Okay, I'll show you guys. Okay, it's gone. That's back. And then engine oil pressure warning light functioning. Ensure gear is on P or N, which it is. And then after you finish all of that, then you can start your engine. And then all the lights will turn off, basically. And then after that, you go, okay, normal lights. It's normal lights. Low beam, high beam. And then you go right, you see that, right? And left, signal. And then here, I think there's no water, but if you do that, water is supposed to come out. And then you say low, medium, and high wiper. Also, this is supposed to be last. I forgot 2 more. After the signals, you're supposed to click this, hazard lights. And then you have to rev up a bit and show this, tachometer. And then you honk, beep. I can't honk because I'm in a residential area. And then you show the wipers. And then you say, okay sir, I've completed my RSM. And they say, okay, move. After moving, I'm just gonna sit in the car. After moving, they will say, you have to do your CITO first. CITO, it's in Malay, but C, you have to, I think adjust your seat or something. I is ishara or signals. You signal to your right. T, you have to titis button or check behind here. It's the blind spot. And O, basically oleh gerak. Basically you move to the, some places they do bukit first, some places they do ramp first. But basically, the one I did was ramp first. But they use separate cars. For RPK, they use another car. For RSM, they use another car. And for ramp, they use another car. Basically, the ramp, they tell you to go to the ramp, and then I don't know what example. They say like this, but from there, you see that until maybe there. That's how big the ramp is. And then basically you turn on your left signal. It's basically my experience for my place. Other places have different. So you get in here and then you stop before the bump. Imagine this thing goes up and then you stop before the bump, and then you get out of your car, you move a pole, there's like a yellow line, a red line, and then there's a big pole. You move from red to yellow, and then you go back inside your car, wear your seatbelts, turn right signal, change your gear to S, sports mode, to make it slow. You turn off your AC, because if you turn off your AC the car gets lighter. And then you move your tires, your front tires, slowly until it touches the bump. And then you accelerate. Make sure it's only once. You accelerate front tire, the whole front tire needs to be up for you to pass. If it's only half, then you fail. Once the front tire is up, you pull your gear to P, honk, raise up your hand, get out, change the pole from in the middle. From the yellow line to the sides. You go back in, wear your seatbelts. You move slowly until your back tires. Accelerate. Make sure the whole back tire is up. Also, make sure to move your side mirrors to look at your tires. And then when both tires are up, you don't need to get out, but you have to honk, raise up your hand, and then go down, and then reverse, and then make sure the back tire hits the ramp again. Then you get up, make sure the whole back tire is up. You honk, raise up your hand. I was so anxious in all of these, also especially because it's the first one. And then they tell you to go back to the day one or the waiting place, and then after that you have to wait I don't know, if you're lucky, only a few minutes. If you're not lucky, you have to wait an hour or two. Then you go back, you go back inside another car. Also, you have to put your the tag number here, like on the door. And then next is the bukit or slope. Basically, you go in front, right signal, horn, raise up your hand, then you move. You can only stop once, so you accelerate slowly, and then there's like a line, like probably around this big, tire big. And then once you have to make sure the pole is aligned with your side mirror. Once it's aligned, you just stop. You look outside, make sure your front tire is in the line, the yellow line, and then you horn, raise up your hand, go down a bit, make sure to open your windows, take something from the JPJ officer, and then you go do your parking. The parking also straightforward. You go right, and then imagine the parking is here. This is the parking. I'm the car. You see, you go from left signal, and then go here, and then there's like an arrow here. You make sure the steering aligns with the arrow. You stop to neutral, adjust your side mirrors to look to the back tires, and then you reverse until this line. You stop, and then you lock your wheel to the left, and then you reverse until you can see the corner. Okay, imagine this is the parking until you can see this corner here. I don't know why I'm becoming an instructor right now. Then you lock left until you get in, and then you lock right like this until the back tire hits the red line. Make sure to never ever hit the white line, or not you fail. And then you go to D, lock left until you straighten your car, and then reverse to the red line, and then you're done. Right signal, horn, raise up your hand, and then again D until you see the corner, then lock left to the front, and then you're free to go onto the Z course. I know, 3.10. You go to 3.10, there's a traffic light. Make sure to put N onto the traffic light. You go right, and you wait. You align your shoulder with the pole, and then once you're at 3.10, it's basically like this. Your car is like this. You align. Imagine that's the pole. You align it with your shoulder. You lock in right signal. You go in. Once you've gone in, there's like another pole, and then you stop. You can only stop 3 times for 3.10. More than 3, you disqualify. Then once the pole align with your hand, with your shoulder, also make sure to get closer to right. The parking, get closer to left, because the parking is on the left. This one you have to get closer to the right. Reverse, lock right. You go back until something like that. You see the tree. The steering wheel aligns with the tree, and then you stop. And then you signal left, you lock left, and then you get out perfectly. You don't hit any white lines, and then you go to the Z course. We see the same thing, but Z course, make sure your shoulder is aligned with the curb instead of the pole, and then basically lock right. What's the sound? Oh my god, a plane! Look at that! Wow. I'll check on that later. Basically, you lock right, you go inside to the pole, make sure to straighten your tires, lock right again, same again, straight your tires, lock left, straight your tires, you're done. S course, you make sure shoulder line with pole, you get in and never ever click the brakes, and then you just follow the line like one gun. Then you've done, then you go to your jungle line. What is that plane? And bye bye.